My name is Carolyn Weiss, and I have been working for the past 3 years as an adjunct in the English and Communications departments at both Onondaga Community College and at Morrisville State College. And my goal was always to teach college full-time. So I needed to figure out a way to make that a reality. Shari took the time to delve into my psyche a little bit and find out the things that were important to me, because those were questions that I probably haven't asked myself in a very long time. And the beginning of our coaching sessions were a lot of questions about the kind of things that were important to me and the connections that I needed to have in order to be happy at my job. And actually, connections is exactly what we determined was most important to me. Connections with my students and connections with the college as a whole. And so I was able to start creating a situation for myself through Shari's assistance that allowed me to make some connections with other faculty members, with groups on campus, and get myself more involved. Shari and I worked up a set of goals for me to achieve on a 1-month basis, and having those goals was the most important part of the coaching for me. She was incredibly excited and enthusiastic, and it was wonderful to see how excited she was for me every time I achieved something on my list, and I really enjoyed that. It made the whole experience very personal, and that was important to me. The biggest obstacle to my career was myself, because I was constantly making excuses about why I couldn't get childcare, so I obviously couldn't go to that meeting, or I couldn't go and meet with the department chair because I didn't have time. And having a homework assignment from Shari forced me to go and do those things, and I realized how incredibly easy it is and how important it is to make those connections. Without Shari's help, I would never have done those things. And I really believe that those were my biggest aha moments, that I can find the time because it's going to ultimately help my career. One of my favorite parts about working with Shari was how easy it was for us to connect and have our coaching sessions. Because she was on Skype, we could have our sessions at any time during the day. I didn't have to find childcare. We were able to meet and delve into all of the important parts of the job coaching experience without me ever having to leave my living room. Shari takes the time to get to know the person and helps you really figure out what it is that you want to do, figure out what things are important to you, and I think it's incredibly beneficial. Overall, I think it was an incredibly positive experience. It felt a little bit like therapy in the beginning and really getting to know myself again. And the homework assignments were so big for me. And I was able to realize that it's very important for me to have accountability, and Shari provided that accountability for me. I will absolutely be calling Shari again in the future for the next step in my career. And whether that be a full-time position here at Onondaga Community College or a full-time position elsewhere, or if I feel like I'm stuck in the adjuncting position and need to figure out what to do next, I think that she would be incredibly helpful in helping me to figure out the direction in which I